Yes, hello one, hello all, blessings and greetings to the global community of Tiashens, my viewers out there. My name is Otiomo, coming to you live from Central Nigeria. It's always a pleasure to be with you. It's a good time to be alive, to make a difference, to impact lives, to add value to humanity. And when God wants to bring calamity upon a people, right, He doesn't just do it. God, when calamity is about to befall a people, it doesn't just happen. God raises people, messengers among those people that that calamity is about to befall to speak his message, to speak his message. And it is up to these people to accept this message or not. And some of you think when God is about to save people, he will come to earth by himself, or some of you want to see God with wings before you will believe. Some of you want to, a lot of you want to see God with extraordinary physiological abilities before you will believe that you want to see. Some of you don't know that God always uses human beings because ultimately you are God in human flesh. It says the word was with us, the word become flesh and dwells among us. God uses people to warn a nation, to the people of the world, my brothers and sisters in TAC. Our continent is bleeding, our people are dying of starvation, of disease. It is up to us. It is up to us. And I am fortunate enough to be one of those messengers. Don't you see? The Bible is about principles. What is written in the Bible will keep on happening until this world, forever and ever. And we are fortunate to have Chief Abundance. This is my own thesis, actually. This is how I see it, actually. We are fortunate to have Chief Abundance as the Jesus Christ. I see myself as Apostle Paul. And trust me when I tell you this, I'm ready for my people. I'm born for this. And I just wish to thank everyone that is working behind the scene. I'm so grateful to the director of my mass adoption, Madam Boas and Dr. Boas. I'm so grateful to my younger brother. You see, who is my younger brother is in charge of helping children create account. He creates thousands of accounts for children that we're helping adopt into TAC. And this is specifically to our parents in TAC and to our brothers and sisters in TAC, our fathers, our mothers, our brothers and sisters in TAC. Some of you, or a lot of you, are in TAC, and your children don't know about TAC. Your brothers don't know about TAC. Your relatives don't know about TAC. You are just holding on to it as if, for some reasons, you want to become I don't know, you want to become the only richest person in your family. I happened to come across this woman, my tribal woman from Benue State, an elderly woman who when I saw her, I gave her a maximum respect. I told her, ma'am, please, as we engage in this cryptocurrency, in this tax activity, please let's help spread the word. And this is not just from that woman, a brother as well. I told them, let's spread this message among our people. Do you know what these two people told me? The woman first, she said she don't share things like this with her people in church. She don't share things like this. She said she rather keep this to herself, that when she makes money she will help her people. I was like, wow. The same thing I told the brother from my own state. I said, let's join hands and spread this thing amongst our people. And the guy said he is not interested in actually spreading this among our people. So a lot of you are in TACC. Your children don't know about TACC. And then who are you building this world for? If you can't move the revolution from your family first, how do you intend to move? If you can't conquer your family, if you can't make your family see the light in TACC, if you're afraid to even carry your family along in the activities of what will change the narratives, then what kind of a human being are you? Your children don't know about TACC, your wife don't know about TACC, your husband don't know about TACC. As I speak to you, in my entire family, I s- my younger brother is on fire. He's a university guy. His mates knew him. He's on fire for TACC. He told me, elder brother, it's good to serve people. And he was telling me the other day that Mr. Abundance teachings always pierce his heart that truly it's not about us. This is my younger brother talking to me. He said, truly it's not about us. It's about people. It's about helping people. So if you're intact, you're a parent and your family, your child doesn't know about TACC, you have failed as a parent. You have failed woefully. And let me just put on the record. Let me put the record straight. You are a bad Christian and you're a bad Muslim. Love does not dwell in your heart. Your heart is full of evil. And now this brings us to today's topic. Why is it that Africa don't have billionaires? I'm going to outline three reasons that we've been outlining in TAG abnortion ad infinitum over and over again. Selfishness, ignorance, and greed. Selfishness, ignorance, and greed. There are three things that have kept us, people as a people, black people, perpetually backward. Selfishness, ignorance, and greed. And now let me break it down. Selfishness, it is about me. If it is not me, then it should not get done. There's a lot of things I do in tag, and I just and people I try to correct them, and you even know you won't even know it is me that did them. Like, I don't even care, right? I believe we are one body. We are one body. We are one people. We are one family. So for the fact I mustn't be in the front saying it's about no no. Our people are so selfish. Like these two people I just outlined, they want to become the richest in their they want to become the richest in their community, so that by the time Mr. Abundance will say arrogance is about me, you only know yourself. Selfishness, why won't you suffer when even the script says love your neighbor as you love yourself? And a lot of you think, look, everything that is happening in your life today is a reflection of who you are. If you're a type that uses people, if you're a type that try to take advantage of people, people take advantage of you. It's simple. If you're a type that don't have love in your heart, trust me, people are going to treat you with that same lack of love in their heart for you. And this is what is wrong with our people. Selfishness has tied us so much that we always attribute it to witchcraft. If we say my village people are after me, we say witchcraft. It's not witchcraft, it is your own action. Selfishness. I was what is it not selfish that is making our African leaders behave the way they behave? How can one person loot 80 billion naira? How can one person loot 420 billion naira? What for? And a Nigerian minister is wearing a bra that cost $30 million bra. And doesn't it surprise us? on the entire African continent, it's just two things that are flourishing without effort. These two things in Africa, oh God, they are flourishing without effort: religion and politics. You don't need to. I can open a church now. I give you 3 months. People will come. Religion and politics, selfishness, and yet we have been. You pray for our people. Pray for demons. Why? They don't know that they are demons themselves. Jealousy, crab mentality. We are always trying to bring each other down. And you claim to be a Christian. You claim to be a Muslim. You are selfish. Does the Quran teach selfishness? Does the Bible say we should be selfish? As far as I'm concerned, the commandment, what these books promote is love. Love. If we can only have love in our hearts, my brothers and sisters, we can move mountains. Love is the greatest miracle. With love in your heart, there's nothing you cannot do. With love in your heart, we are unstoppable. Love is the magic. Selfishness will not take us anywhere. We're selfish people. We don't like to see other people progress. We don't like to see our witchcraft here and there. The second one is greed. Greed. Our leaders don't want to leave power. There are people in Nigeria who have been in government for who knows, and they are still there and they're not ready to leave. They've gotten what they wanted, but they still don't want to give chance. Prophet T.B. Joshua gave a prophecy and said, if you don't carry your younger ones along because of greed, time is coming when you won't be able to stop the revolution. And the revolution is now taking place in here, in our minds. We in TAC are leading. Don't you know TAC is a revolution? You don't know. A lot of you are ignorance. You think this is a revolution going on in TAC. TAC is a revolution, financial revolution. It comes in different dimensions, my people. It comes in different dimensions. We must deal with greed as a people. TAC TAC is not just about financial freedom. TAC is interested in the total man, the total woman, the totality of your being, spiritual, social, financial. If we just happen to use TAC as an instrument that will make us extremely wealthy, because and we can't be extremely wealthy if we don't train our minds. We must train ourselves, because if you end up giving this money to people who are not trained, it's just like giving a monkey a loaded gun. They will misfire. And that is why this is what has been happening in Africa over and over again. People who have not seen money all their lives and they are not trained on how to handle money. By the time they have a little opportunity, they change completely. They become wicked. They begin to oppress. They oppress left, right, and center. Why? Because they are not trained to handle these resources. Greed. Greed. And then the last one is ignorance. I posted something on the platform today, which I copied from a Facebook. I copied this thing from a Facebook page, actually, an African Facebook page. And the place I edited was when I said, for the first time in history, we have a system outside the control of the elite to make millions and billions. If you know TAC now, you miss the mass, and you miss to amass these billions when TAC becomes, you will hate and bite yourself forever. You won't blame anybody but yourselves. We are doing as much as possible to educate and spread the word. It's left for you to decide. It's left for you to decide. TAC continues to go up here. And in the article it says it outlines the number of billionaires across, and you guys don't know. You don't know who we ignorance. We don't know who we are. Ignorance. We don't know who we are. Africa feed the world. Your phones, your laptops, your batteries, your cars. These are all made from cobalt, coltan. These are resources that are enormously found in Congo, and that is why Congo is never at peace. Recently, they discovered gold in Uganda that, according to estimate, they say it can be worth $12 trillion. Uganda, there will soon. I'm not prophesying doom for my people, but I'm just saying each time a natural resources is discovered in a country within Africa, there's always a civil war. Congo has been and Somalia has been, and there's always a civil war. I just pray my people in Uganda will be wise enough. My Ugandan brothers and sisters, please do not fall for the whims of the West. Don't allow them to use you and fight your brothers and sisters because of cheap gold, which is even becoming obsolete as a monetary hedge. Crypto is the new baby in town. Can't you see? There's an enormous amount of gold in existence. They've discovered gold in space. There's gold everywhere. Nigeria has a large deposit of gold, and that is why we're fighting. They fight banditry in Zamfara. Zamfara State in Nigeria happens to be where we have the most gold. Go to Zamfara State now. See the way people are being killed. See the way people are being kidnapped. There is fighting going on in Zamfara State. Children no longer go to school. People are dying of hunger. Russia is not richer than us. Africa, we are blessed. We are blessed. We are the ones the books, the script, the holy books speak of. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. Darkness was upon the face of the deep. What is the skin? What is the skin tone of your color? It is out of darkness that came light. You are the original people. You are the children of Israel. You are the ones who are blessed. It is you that your lands are filled with milk and honey. Wake up, my people. There's a lot of there's a lot of potentials in Africa to go around for everyone. We need just to use our mind. We need to unite as a people. We need to educate ourselves. Let's not allow ignorance take over us. We are lazy. We don't want to study. We don't want to research. A lot of us, we don't even believe in ourselves. Drop a white If a white man, sometimes a black man fail not because his products are not good, but because his own people don't believe in him. Trust me, if TAC was run by a white man, today it would have not been where it is today. Because why? Our people don't believe in what is theirs. You want to progress as a race, you want to make it as a race, but you don't believe in who you are. You don't believe in your kind. How can you come out of slavery? How can you break this generational curse if you don't believe in your kind? I was I was trying to educate my lecturer about cryptocurrency. My lecturer is still doubting me. The lecturer that taught me in the university is still doubting. He's saying he has to do research. He has to ask his friend. But I tell you, a prophet is not respected in his hometown. I'm not asking you to believe me. My job is to spread the word, and I'm at it. TAC is building a solid foundation. We are not in a hurry. We're building our foundation with quality people. And to Tiashans out there, do not sell TAC as a lie. Do not sell TAC as a lie, dear Tiashans. Do not sweet mouth people just because you want them to be part of TAC. Tell them the truth. If they don't want to hear, they don't believe you, leave them. Leave them. Do not go and lie because you want to bring people in TAC. Anything that is built on lies does not last, does not stand the test of time. I don't lie to people when I bring them to TAC. I don't do that. I tell you the honest truth. If you are interested, get on board. If you are not, get out of the way. I've done my job. I will educate you and I'll continue to do that. You want to believe? It is not up to me. My job is to spread the word. Madam Victoria Tatiati. Good evening, sister. Once again, nice to have you, Madam Victoria Tatiati from Ghana. Um, it's always a pleasure to also have you too. I mean, if each time I come live and talk to our people and have a conversation with our people, I feel fulfilled because I'm doing my part, and a lot of Tiashans are behind the scene doing their part. To my parents intact, to my brothers and sisters intact. Look around you. How many people? I put it out to you as a challenge. If you know anybody around me that I've spoken of in the last 3 years and I haven't told them about TAC, I challenge you to bring them to me. TAC, I've known the truth, and the truth is setting us free. We must do it with selfishness, ignorance, and greed. We must believe in our people. We must believe in ourselves. We must believe in ourselves. So, I love you all. I love I'm I'm a messenger to black people worldwide, to my brothers and sisters, to my people. My job is to spread the word and I'll continue doing that. If I don't love you, I won't even go to you. I do tag, I do crypto with passion from my heart. It is my dream to put tag in the hands of 1 billion black people worldwide. And I intend to do this from now till the next 10 years. We have started, we are on it, and we shall get to the finish line. That continues to go uphill. See you tomorrow. Peace.